it's Jessica, CEO with GLOWBIOTICS, and today we're going to talk about the main causes of acne. This is such a hard topic because what affects one person can be completely different for the next. And I have to say, as a owner of a skincare brand, we at GLOWBIOTICS are 100% dedicated to really helping those of you with acne. Because I've been an acne sufferer and it can really be a challenge. And finding the right products that work for you can be a challenge. Going through the process of letting your skin heal can be a really big challenge. And so let's talk about some of the main causes of acne and how you can go about basically working towards getting healthy, clear, clean skin. Now, is it an overnight thing? Absolutely not, it's not. Acne is one of those things where you can think it's gone and you can take care of it, and then all of a sudden it comes back. And why does that happen? Your hormones probably play more of a picture into your acne than anything else. So going and getting your hormones checked, going and checking to see if your thyroid is okay, all of those things, when you have that imbalance of your hormones, it can directly affect your skin. So going to the doctor, sometimes you have to get put on really aggressive prescriptions for acne. And do a lot of people? Yes, they do. Do we want to go there first? Probably not, because there are a lot of side effects to those things, but is it one of those things that some people have to do? Yes, it is. And I've had friends that have gone through it and their skin is beautiful, but in the process, it was really hard. So let's talk about, other than hormones, what else can affect your skin, other causes of acne. Your diet, your gut health directly affects your skin health. Everything is interconnected. So cutting out sugar. When you eat sugar, it increases your insulin levels, it puts your hormones out of balance, and so reducing the amount of sugar that you're eating can really help your acne. Now, some of you that have severe acne, maybe you have to cut sugar out of your diet. Maybe cutting dairy out of your diet. I know that when I eat dairy, because I am sensitive to dairy, I directly see it in my skin. If I eat too much sugar, and if I eat too much dairy, or I haven't eaten dairy for a long time, eat some dairy, whoop, 3 or 4 days later, here they come. So it directly affects. So sometimes looking at your diet, stopping to eat sugar, gluten, and dairy can all affect your skin's microbiome. Because remember, your gut health, your inflammation in your gut, directly tied to your skin. So diet is one of them. Stress levels. I just saw a video the other day where this girl had severe acne on her skin, and she's had it for years, and she finally went and had her hormones checked, and what they found is that her hormone levels were so high in the stress area, and it was directly causing her skin to have cystic acne. I can't stress enough, with the stress, no pun intended, is how important it is to reduce stress. Now guys, let's be honest. I have heard this more times in my life about stress, reducing the amount of stress. Obviously, I'm under a lot of stress running a company, but how do you go about doing that? It really can be a challenge. Now, are some times more stressful than others? Yes, it is. One of the things that really helps me is exercise, daily exercise, getting out in nature, going for a walk. You're hearing this more and more and more about getting outside, going for a walk, 30 minutes a day, what it does for your body. Going for a walk first thing in the morning, getting vitamin D from the sun. It stimulates the good hormones in your skin, the endorphins that you want to have working for you. I like to play with my puppies, so I have 2 dogs, and you know, the joy that they bring when we're out on the walks and their silliness, that's really can be fun. You know, doing something that you really enjoy doing to help reduce the stress levels. Maybe it's reading a book. My husband loves sitting down, reading a book, drinking a cup of coffee. Like, that's his go-to fun thing to do. He loves it. And then on the flip side, we love to go for a hike. So sometimes it's reducing, taking a nap. Sometimes it's taking a nap. But whatever you can do to help reduce that stress that you're experiencing can help with your acne. Another thing is not getting enough sleep. We can't talk about this enough, but when your body repairs itself at night, and when you don't give it enough time to repair itself, it's always in this, hey, I haven't caught up mode. And so So getting enough sleep is really important. They say for women that you need to go to sleep before 10 o'clock. If you can get to sleep between the hours of like 9:30 and 10:30, that's the optimal time. And getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep is the optimal time for women. Men, somehow they don't need as much sleep as women. So that just, they still need sleep, but they can live on 6 to 7 hours of sleep. And where we as women, anywhere from 7 to 9 hours is our optimal time for sleeping. Anyways, you get the point. It's really important. So reducing stress, increasing your sleep, looking at your diet, what you're consuming. Also your hormone levels, getting your hormones checked, maybe going to the doctor, getting your thyroid checked, looking at those things, and then skincare. Let's talk about skincare because we're GLOWBIOTICS. This is what we do. But at GLOWBIOTICS, we're all about reducing inflammation on the skin. One of the main things that comes when you have acne is redness and irritation on the skin. So one of the things that we focus on at GLOWBIOTICS is reducing that irritation and inflammation on the skin. So sometimes we're going to tell you, get on the Calming Restorative Serum first, because this product alone is going to help reduce that redness and inflammation on the skin, and then we can start to treat the acne. Sometimes when you come in with full-blown, all these really aggressive ingredients, your skin goes crazy. So what we want to do is we want to reduce that inflammation, calm it down first before we go in with those active ingredients, with those exfoliating ingredients and retinoids, so that your skin can actually repair itself. Because right now it's in its fight or flight mode and it is just reactive. So calm down that redness and irritation. Use the gentle calming lotion, use the calming restorative treatment, use the acne cleanser, and maybe you start with the revitalizing cleanser to help kind of just reduce that irritation on the skin. And then we're going to introduce things like your exfoliators, your home peel, or the triple action pads, or the acne treatment serum. And we start to introduce those in a little bit later after we reduce that inflammation on the skin. So acne is twofold. We treat the inflammation, and then we're going to go after the overgrowth of bacteria on the skin. And maybe it has to do with over oil production. So you produce too much oil on the skin. So reducing that oil production is cleaning out the pores, making sure that you're really cleaning the skin is really important as well. So making sure you're using a good cleanser, cleansing your skin twice a day is also really important. We don't want to strip the skin. None of our cleansers are going to strip the skin, but you're going to need to make sure that your skin is clean and cleaned properly. I would suggest doing a double cleanse in the evening time. Really make sure your skin is clean before you put on your other ingredients on top of it. And then not over exfoliating. Sometimes when we have acne, we just want to go, we're like, just clean it up, just get it better. And so then we actually overdo it. We're overstimulating the skin, and that's when we start to damage the skin barrier. We start to make the skin produce more oil because we're not hydrating enough. Another common mistake with acne is that we don't use a moisturizer because we don't want to quote unquote break out our skin. We don't want to be moist. But what happens when you're acneic and you're dry, your skin barrier needs moisture. And so it starts stimulating moisture by producing more oil. So getting the right moisturizer for you is really important. We have a gentle calming lotion, we have the clarifying lotion, instant refreshing gel hydrator. That's what it's called. The instant gel refreshing hydrator. Those are 3 really great hydrators for your skin type. And so making sure that your skin is properly hydrated. During the day, I like to use the Hydroglow cream oil because I get that luminosity to my skin, but I also am getting the moisture. Now, when it's really dry outside, sometimes those of us are acne are susceptible to the season changes, right? So you might get a little bit of dryness, and then you can bump up your moisture levels, but you kind of have to let your skin tell you what it's feeling, right? So if your skin is taut and dry and feels like it's like pulled up like that, then it tells you need some moisture. If you kind of are like, oh, I feel a little greasy, you know, you get a little shine on your skin, maybe that's telling you don't need as much, or that hydration level might be a little bit high for you. Your skin tells you what it needs. It's just we need to know how to read it and know how to kind of adjust our skincare for that. So that means that you might not need just one moisturizer, or you might not need just one cleanser. You might need 1 or 2 based on your skin. So I use 2 different cleansers. I use like 3 or 4 different moisturizers depending on what my my skin needs. And then I do the skin recipe. So I'm using a retinol, I'm using exfoliators, I'm using calming ingredients, but I don't use them all at the same time. I'm adjusting them based on what my skin needs. So for those of you who are acne, let's review. Stress is a major cause of acne. Your diet, major cause of how your acne is acting up. Your gut health directly affects your skin. So stress levels, your diet, your hormones. So looking at your hormones, your skin, so your skincare and what you're using, reducing that inflammation on the skin is vital for those of you that are experiencing acne. So I hope that's helpful. It's a lot of information, but we're here to answer any of your questions. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments. Reach out to us. We have a medical esthetician on staff. She's happy to answer questions that she can. And then anything that we can help with finding the right products for you, we're here to do that as well. So please comment, like, and subscribe. And you can find all these wonderful products at glowbiotics.com. My name is Jessica, the CEO of GLOWBIOTICS, the #1 medical grade probiotic skincare on the market. And we help good bacteria work for you. Have a great day.